to see my latest tutorial. Now today we're going to have some creative fun focusing on the holiday artwork and creating our own poster that we can actually print at home. So we're going to be using home printer. So what you need for this tutorial, so you need obviously some graphics, ideally ClipArt. I'm going to be showing you my Halloween graphics that I've just finished uploading yesterday. You also, I would recommend, especially if you're going with some slogans or some taglines, I would recommend asking ChatGPT for some ideas. And also you sort of need to decide what kind of paper you're going to be using. And we're going to go through options of the paper in a video as well. And of course, last but not least, we need a free Canva account at least. So let's go through that step by step. So guys, I'm very, very proud of the clip art that I have for Halloween 2023. It's all uploaded now, so you can actually have a look, and it's really, really stunning. All these designs are exclusive to Etsy. You won't find them anywhere else, and they are in a massive discount right now, 70% off. So let's take a look at some of them and see the detail that they are created in. So each bundle has 10 graphic designs that we can literally use for so many things, not only physical products, but also social media, all sorts of things. And as you can see, they are truly stunning. I have personally not seen clip art like this. I love it, but of course it's up to you guys what you think. So there's 10 bundles to choose from. So go over everything and see which one you like. I would actually get all of them because they're just so lovely. So once you actually decide what you want to get, then just add to basket, and then you will have immediate download following your purchase. So you can immediately download it. And then what you do, you head over to Canva and upload them, or I will show you how to upload them. So first of all, I'm going to go with sort of like my own dimensions for this poster because I'm going to be printing it at home. My printer is capable of printing size A4 in the UK. Now, I wasn't sure what that was in inches, so I asked ChatGPT what that was, and it told me that UK size 4 is 827 times 1169. So it's a very good idea, guys, if you're not sure sort of like what size your printer is capable of and what is that in inches, just use ChatGPT. It's just amazing tool. Plus I was also consulting it about what kind of fun slogans I could, or taglines I could use for my poster. Right, guys, so now I've got this open. Yeah, so I went here, I put dimensions, and then it opened a new page for me. I'm just going to title it Halloween poster. Yeah, and oops, sorry. And then basically, guys, you've already downloaded your files from Express Print Store, and you would go here and you would click on upload your files, and you would upload them that way. So I've got all my files here. Goodness me, to choose one for the poster. I'm just going to make this slightly bigger. Right. And guys, the option that we're looking at today, there's so many options that you can have it printed in. You can have it printed at home. You can have it also printed using Canva's print on demand service, and I'll also show you how. Or you can just take it to the local shop. I think so many places now do it, especially in the UK, like literally everywhere you go, you can have it printed on demand. But we're looking at sort of like today, we're going to be looking at keeping things simple, inexpensive, and also varied. Because if you're anything like me, I love decorating for Christmas, for Halloween, but then it was always the same sort of Canva that I would dig out and put it somewhere on the wall or on my table. So this way you can literally create anything that you love, anything that you want, anything that motivates you, inspires you. You can use it as gifts. So there's like literally endless possibilities. Okay, so let's go back to ChatGPT, and I ask, I want to create a fun Halloween poster with clip art and text. Please suggest some great slogans. Yeah, so this was my inquiry, and here is what it came up with. And I am not on the newest version. So this is the old version that is sort of like updated till, I believe, 2021, but it still did great. To be honest, I haven't heard of some of these before, so it was quite fun. So it said, trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. Not sure about that one. Boo to you, happy Halloween, spooky season, eat, drink, and be scary, which way to the candy, which I love, ghosts, ghouls, and goblins, oh my, creeping it real, which I love as well, beware Halloween night, and Friday night. Okay, so next one's trick or treat yourself, beautiful night, creep it creel, hocus pocus, let's get spooky. Ghouls just want to have fun. I love that one. Eat, drink, and be scary. Something wicked this way comes. Get your boo on. Friday night fun. Let's get batty. Yeah, so they're really, really good. You know, obviously, it would sort of be helpful if you sort of like decide what art you want to use. So, you know, my artwork includes haunted castles, haunted houses, witches, skeletons, pumpkins, all sorts. So, you know, it's nice to sort of decide what I want to do before I start. But I quite like this because I've got selection of beautiful witches. So I'm going to be using which way to the candy. So I love that. Okay. So next, I'm going back to my design Halloween poster. Guys, don't forget this is going to be printed A4 on my home printer. And then I'm going to I'm going to do the text because I've got it copied. So I'm just going to do that. I'm not going to worry about it for now because it's going to be edited. And I'm going to now choose my witch because it's the which way to the candy. So there's so many witches to choose from, guys. I can only apologize for the amount of designs available. I know it's tough to choose. So this is a nice one. Which one do we want? Right, so, well, I think I'm going to go with this one up here. Okay. You know, like I can't make simple decisions. They're all so lovely. Okay, well, let's go with this one. Yeah, so this is quite spooky, nice. I love witches, so it will be lovely. Perfect. Okay, so let's have a look at what it looks like. Okay, so obviously it needs editing. So next, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be play a little bit around with the text, and I'm going to make it quite spooky. So don't forget, guys, everything I'm using is free elements. So we're going to be using Jeepers, and I'm going to make it bigger. And I want to maybe, because it's a poster, I don't want just the text to be in one line. I want the text to be a little bit fun. So what I'm going to look at is curve my text. Yeah, guys, again, this is feature available for everyone, even free accounts. So we can sort of do that, maybe bigger. Let's have a look. Okay. Maybe I want it a little bit bigger. Oh, and then this bit. Okay, right. Now, guys, if we wanted to add some candy, because it is obviously which way to the candy, we can. So many free elements available, guys. So let's just go and have a look at free elements. So we go to Elements tab and we type in candy. Click Enter, and then let's go to Graphics. And how do we know graphics are free or paid for? So when there is this Pro button here, that means that it's only available to professional accounts. Everything else is free. So you can literally use anything you like. You basically just add it and then, you know, do whatever you want with it. I'm not going to be adding it because obviously I like it just as it is. But we can play with it and, you know, possibly send it backwards. So anything we want. But I'm just going to keep it very simple today. So we've got our poster, which way to the candy. Now, if we are happy with the measurements, I would like to do one thing and I would like to color it. So again, Canva makes it so simple, guys, you know, to have it colored in different designs. You don't have to be a designer these days. You really don't, because Canva takes care of everything. So let's try some stuff. So this is like your image palettes here. So this is the main portrait that we have here, the main graphic. So it sort of like does it. Don't forget we're printing this at home. So there will be, if you want to have a background, there will be a lot of color used. So go with whatever is best for your printer. If you don't have sort of like, if you're low on color, then just go for a plain background. Yeah, but I want something nice because I'm thinking this can go on a wall. Or we can also look at color palettes, guys. So let's just see all. And this is another fantastic way to be creative with your colors. So let's have a look. You see it changes the color of the text and it changes the color of the background. So play around with it until you are 100% happy. I'm going to go with maybe something orange because obviously we are talking Halloween. So let's try some designs that, you know, yeah. So, you know, we can keep it this way. Let's have a look. Yeah, and now we've got this fun poster that would also, you know, make someone so happy as a Halloween gift. Which way to the candy? We of course don't have to keep it as a poster. We can do it as a party invitation. So all sorts of things. Okay, so I'm happy with this. What do we do next, guys? So bear in mind that we are printing this at home. We've decided on a card. Basically, I have been printing my posters on a normal cardboard paper, sort of not on the normal card paper before. Card you can get anywhere, literally even in the nearest supermarket. I know in the UK there's a Hobbycraft. Of course, we can order from Amazon. So guys, I'm not affiliated with any of these. I'm just sort of like giving out suggestions. But if you want it really nice, especially if you sort of like want it framed and on your wall, then I would suggest photo paper. That's not expensive at all. So you just head over to Amazon. That's sort of like the easiest thing that I found. I just typed in photo paper A4 because that's the size that my printer is going to print it the best. And there's just so many options now, guys. You know, there's just literally all these brands are doing it. You know, like obviously these are quite popular brands. So, you know, whether you want to go for something branded or something cheaper, it's up to you. And then you've got this glossy style, sort of like different finishes that you got also. So yeah, you can sort of choose your whatever you want. You know, like Amazon is really quite good. I'm not sure about paperweight. I cannot sort of like advise you on that, but basically, as you can see here, it starts sort of from around £7-8 for 25 sheets for photo paper, which is quite good, I think. Okay, so that's our Amazon. Now, what we're going to be doing next is, if you just want to have it printed as it is, we're ready. We've got our paper in a printer. Now, one thing, guys, you know, that is sort of like, well, firstly, we're going to see what it would look like on the wall. Maybe we want to do some changes. So let's take a look at that first. Guys, I would recommend using in Canva, there's something called Smart Mockups. Again, that's something available for everyone. You don't have to be a professional user. If you don't see it here, because obviously I've been using it, but if you don't see it here, you just click on more. And you've got it in more options. So here would be your smart mockups. So let's click on that. And we press save. And it's preparing our design. So I can have a little copy. And obviously you've got all these options. So I want to view it in smart mockups. Now I had to actually register for smart mockups, but that's all. You know, obviously I think, you know, sort of like the videos that I watch on YouTube, they were saying that you know, it does sort of leave a watermark if you have a free subscription, but it didn't leave watermark for me when I tried to download it. But one strange thing about Canva is that from homepage you can also sort of get to smart mockups, but it seems to be like a different platform altogether. So if you know what's the difference between it taking you to smart mockups website and staying on Canva, let me know, because I don't know. So now we've got all these mockups available, but we are obviously going with a poster. So let's take a look at that. So we can either sort of type it in here, what we want. Yeah. Or we can just roll down. I think there was a, yeah. Okay, so there was like a frame mockup. So let's take a look at this. Yeah, so this is what it would look like. Obviously, you know, you can keep the frame as simple as possible. So this is like what your poster would look like. I don't like these white edges in my posters. I will probably take that off, but of course, you know, the choice is yours. You can literally do anything you want. So if I just go here and do poster, let's go that way, poster mockups. And I think it's really good to preview it this way, because then at least you know whether, obviously, especially the coloring, whether it will go on your, how it would look on your wall, or, you know, like, does it fit your furniture? Does it fit your style? So it's really good to have a look at it that way. Yeah, so there's all sorts of different mock-ups here that you can try. Yeah. You can also download it, you know, sort of send to a friend if you want to have a second opinion. So there's literally like endless mock-ups that you can have a look at. Yeah, literally play with it. So it sort of like prepares your designs as you wait, which is quite good. So some of them, most of them are sort of like pro, but when I downloaded it, it didn't leave any, obviously I just wanted to see what it would look like, and it didn't leave any residue. So let's have a look at frame mockups. What would happen in different frames? Frame mockup. Yeah, what would come up? Okay, so we would obviously have to sort of do different frame mockup, but different portrait. It's the portrait. Yeah, so that's much better. Okay, so we're obviously looking at something tiny. It won't be as big as this, because obviously this is as big as a chair. Well, we can do whatever we want, you know. That's the thing. So this is quite sort of like a cute, if you have a very sort of like nice white walls, this would look absolutely stunning. I think it looks great with the white frame. Obviously, guys, frames are so cheap these days. You literally, and you can reuse it. That's the thing, because obviously you're printing this at home. So once Halloween is over, you head to Express Prints on Etsy and get your Christmas clip art and create something like that. So there's literally so many things you can do. Well, let's try to download it, see what happens. Like, let's say that I want to send it to a friend for a second opinion. Let's just see whether it would okay, so medium, it would leave the watermark, but to be honest, I don't even mind. Okay, well, it doesn't actually leave the watermark. So this obviously is very good if you are selling artwork on Etsy and you want to do mock-ups. So this is actually a fantastic way to get your mock-ups. I mean, I thought it would sort of leave the watermark, but it didn't. Okay, guys, so now that I am, if you're not happy with what it looks like, you want to do some changes, you can click on continue editing, play around with different colors, whatever you want to do until, and then again, sort of like preview it in mockups. Yeah. Guys, so next thing we're going to do is go to share, obviously bearing in mind that we have connected our laptop, and then we can download. Yeah, so I like to download things to my computer first and then do it that way. And I would suggest, if you're going to be printing it, I would suggest go for best for printing PDF print. I also like this option, flatten PDF. It sort of like keeps print nice and flat. And so the free version includes RGB. Yeah, the paid version includes CMYK, but it's so bulky to work with it. It takes forever to save. But so, guys, what you should do, and you know, like I ask ChatGPT how to find out whether our printer is working with RGB or CMYK. Apparently, it's all in settings. When you go to your printer settings, you should see the color mode in there. It's not a big deal if you are using RGB, but you know, the colors may be a little bit different. So that's what the GPT warned me, that maybe the colors won't be as bright as CMYK. But then it's it's a little bit too difficult for me, so I wouldn't be able to give you any more expert advice on that. And then we just print it out and we just frame it, and we've got new artwork ready for our Halloween. We can give it as a gift. We can do literally anything we want with it. But we can also have it printed directly through Canva and with Canva print on demand service. So Canva is now doing something called print on demand, which is really amazing. So it will print your designs for you, send it to you for approval. If you're not happy, they will refund it or reprint it, or just make you happy. They've got this happiness guarantee, which I love. So they've got the option of poster here. It will be bigger than A4, so that's a good thing. So let's try that. Let's have a look at what it would look like. Okay, well, we obviously changed the color. And yeah, so basically it gives you 3 different sizes. So this one, 7.42 centimeters. So it's bigger than the A4 that we were looking at to print at home. You can also choose finish, fine art finish, gloss finish, whichever you prefer. And actually I don't know, I mean, what do you think? It's £13 for a much bigger poster than we could do at home, but of course we can do it at home and have it printed that way. Yeah, and then you just continue. And then you can do final check. So we can download our PDF to just check that everything is okay. Let's have a look. Perfect. Look at the resolution. It's just lovely. Yeah, very happy. I'm not sure why I chose purple. Don't ask me, but it actually is not a bad combination. And yeah, guys, that's all. Just to go to checkout, and that's all we need to do. There's so many other things that we can have printed as well. Guys, so I hope that this video was helpful and fun. Again, there's literally no end to what we can do with ClipArt, and that's why I love ClipArt so much. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of videos and sort of like to inspire, motivate you to be creative and design your own things, design and create your own things that make you happy, that make you feel good when you wake up in the morning. And because gone are the days when we just had to buy whatever was in the shops or supermarkets. We can now create our own, and it's really, really simple. So many print on demand companies, there's so much choice, and you can design and create with Canva.